Today's sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Indianapolis Colts and the Carolina Panthers. It's the marquee game of opening weekend, and off we go on a Sunday night on EA Sports. On the return, it's Taylor. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore.
A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
The throw here to Andrews, the tight end. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Third and short yardage. Mayfield. Got an open man. That's Campbell. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Might want to remember that third down play. 37 yards. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Why'd he start this dude? It's not the starter, bro. Why the hell would they do that? That's weird. Oh, that's why. Come on, bro. Y'all know better than that. Come on. 3 down running back. That's not even third down. That's
time to regroup.
The tackle made by Monte Nicholson. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He rifles one that's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it up. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Did I change my camera? Oh, there we go.
After the interception, here's Darnold.
Bro, you were supposed to stay with him. What are you doing?
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 15 yards
is
the pickup there. The drive starting very nicely. First down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
3 brings up 2nd and 7.
action. It's Darnold.
Bro, what?
And that'll be incomplete.
Oh.
We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field. Have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Off of play action, Darnold.
Somebody go get him. Thank you.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts.
Y'all about to let that man run? Let that man run 30 yards. Hey, his punter got some nice ass hair. See that? That boy got the Troy Polamalu here. All right, come on, we might get smacked.
Take over and get some points on the board.
Yep. That boy punter's hair is nice.
7 on the return, and the Colts will go on offense
Oh, you
here.
couldn't have apples in
First
here?
and 10.
That boy's punter hair is nice. Come on, man. We should have scored on that. I don't know why I forced that right there. Dang. So he has 10 in the middle. I'm going to have to remember that. Still running 3-5. Niggas running
They were
defense.
intercepted the first time they had the
That's
football,
fine
but
by
now
me.
they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is?
I got to get some of the ball, though.
One interception. It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Mayfield. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete.
Mayfield's pass.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Not what I
One thing you're
wanted,
hoping for
but
when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Brian Burns gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now. To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. Christian McCaffrey deep for Carolina.
decent punt.
40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
Their own 41-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. That escapes the sack.
Bro, you gotta be kidding me. What, Sam Darnold like that?
Well, that's the 2nd time he's been sacked so far in the first half. And if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright.
All
so they can
right,
throw
man
the football.
up. You know what? I'm gonna cover on myself. Y'all niggas not doing nothing.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Darnold. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
Third and long, it's Darnold. And that will be incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them.
Throw a Polamalu here.
Close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Throw a Polamalu here. I feel like I'm a fumble, bro. I don't want to. I don't even want to chance that anymore at all.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Carry by Taylor
And of course, he has a whole line full of traits and shit.
Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Tackled back at the
30-yard
line.
No score after one on EA Sports.
3-3-5. That's cool.
Still 15 yards to go, second down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. They'll find Miller, that's complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up third down.
Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Oh, I forgot I got Hot Rod Master. I'm tripping. What am I doing? Too late now. We're in cover one. I'm gonna try and run this one more time. Where is it?
They have a catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Mayfield to throw it. Throw left side complete. That's Andrews. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks.
First down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Mayfield down. Looking for Campbell downfield. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10.
Nice.
And he'll go out of bounds finally at the 7. A big play there for Indy. And even 40 yards.
All right, come on. Cannot waste this. Cannot waste this.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just
I think I
outside
got big number
the 5.
18. That's cool. Oh, he got smacked.
Set up with a first and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's second down.
Brings up second and goal.
He got smacked. I could have juked him, but he would have fumbled that if I did that. You gotta learn how to do that.
Mayfield to throw it this time. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 1-yard touchdown reception as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Didn't have anything downfield, swung it out to the flat. He did the rest.
Such a staple of something. You know, in our discussions with offense coordinators, how many times do they tell us, hey, this offense is designed for either a touchdown or a check down? We saw the check down on that play, and boy, was it successful.
We saw a touchdown,
right.
too.
Hold them, that passing game.
Taken from about the 12. And he's past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
I can change this.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 35. A big play there for Carolina. 43 yards. On first and 10, Darnold. That'll be taken in by Anderson. That catch good for only a couple.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Darnold completes it. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 12 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here's McCaffrey. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Give him a couple on the carry there. Second and 8.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold.
Ah, he fell. Why did he fall?
Touchdown.
That's a pick. Come on, man.
A 15-yard touchdown ground.
Oh,
And
my
the
God.
Panthers are
Come
now
on.
an extra point away from tying up this game. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
That's a pick. How the fuck did he fall like that?
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
He got lucky as fuck right there.
That's 7 yards deep.
How the fuck did I
And this
stumble
will
with
be
my own
brought out
leader?
to the
That's weird.
25 as Taylor elects to not return it.
That nigga really fell. What the hell?
The Colts come
I gotta
to the
get this
line
nigga the
ready
ball,
to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Indianapolis.
Here's Taylor. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
Jonathan Taylor, the ball carrier. The tackle by Quan Alexander.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the first half. All knotted up at 7.
At the 40-yard line.
I feel like we had that. Let's try it again.
We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in Week 1. On 2nd down now, it's Taylor, and he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
Taylor, the ball carrier.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
On 3rd down, it's Robinson, and he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs. They'll run it now with Robinson.
I did not need to know how to that again.
48 for a pickup
that was
of
a
2
waste.
yards.
This drive is
That
pretty
was
clear.
a waste.
Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. A 4-receiver look here. 3 out to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 8. Catch made here by Campbell. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
I just gotta block this nigga right here. If I could block him, I could do something.
Find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly
Oh shit, 20
executed
seconds.
crossing.
I didn't look at the
Now
time.
the
Damn
Colts
it.
will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Am I in field goal range?
Ahead of the
No,
chains now,
you gotta get in
2nd
field
and
goal
2.
range. Damn, I wasn't paying attention. Fuck. You gotta make this one count.
Mayfield looks to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Andrews. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards the pickup.
What the
First down.
fuck? Come on, man.
So we've reached halftime here in our initial
stupid
Sunday
ass game.
night
Y'all got the
telecast of the new
acceleration button
season. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
It's all good.
Taken in at the 3. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Panthers out there ready to begin their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down in those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. T.J. Green with a pick. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
They'll take over
first possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Following the interception, Mayfield. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Campbell making the catch. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Paris Campbell, 42 yards. And the Colts have taken the lead.
For my field goal, it's cheating me on.
And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's...
I want to go man so bad, but I don't think... Let me see. I don't think they go.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
They can't cover.
One-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Nope.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Second down and 10, Darnold. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman.
Come on, one more stop.
Getting there, and it's third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Shit.
And he'll be
come on, man, you on him.
Before they work it across midfield. A first down and then some. Give him 29 yards.
At the 48-yard line.
To the air again, Darnold. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. I give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Now Darnold rolling to his right. And he's going to be taken down right at the line.
Come on, one more. He's going to run the crossing route.
Play, and it'll bring up third.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
3rd down, here's McCaffrey.
Good stop.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. He's had his eyes on 7,000 career rushing yards, and with that last effort, he has hit that mark. What a career.
And that is the number to focus in on, because oftentimes we talk about where do they rank all time.
Good stop.
He's not knocking on the top 10 or the top 20, but over 7,000 yards in a career, fantastic.
I think that.
So they've put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
Well, apparently we can't pass the ball, so we got to do something else. I mean, you can't run the ball. Shit. No. I've been doing a good job with that.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for...
He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Paris Campbell.
Thank you for holding the block. Thank you. I needed that.
And the Colts add on to their lead.
We needed that.
And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage
go the crossing route.
The key is calling it in the right situation.
You gotta stop that crossing route. What the hell is happening?
They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good.
All right, crossing route. Who's up top for me?
Just looking down at the sideline.
Perry and Phillip.
Like, can you have strung that out just a few plays?
Oh,
give us a break.
You know what?
Out there.
Hey, man, get that water break and get on out there and play.
I'm going to just cross man,
ready to begin their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals.
I'm going to take the middle.
As a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to do. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize.
You got up top.
County fair.
Good job. Lockdown.
Animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted.
I can't run man because he goes towards me with that.
But they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
2nd and 10.
All right, 2 running back.
Quarter of the season opener.
2 back. Plays hard. Got the middle.
Darnold from the
middle. Ah,
you gotta get that. McCaffrey out of the backfield. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
All right, that's my fault.
16 yards, a first down.
That's my fault. That's my fault.
It's not all the time that the play caller
going back. Oh, he's going empty.
The quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there,
damn it.
Nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Now we're throwing into his running back.
All right, he wasn't ready for that one.
The 35-yard line.
I can't even cap. I wasn't ready for that one.
Catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
First down.
I wasn't ready for that.
First and 10 at the
He's coming back at it.
Line.
Throwing again is Darnold. To the right side, and he's got more complete. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is.
Oh, why did I stop running? That's a pick.
Ended up making a nice
play. Why do I keep doing that? Oh, keep forcing the ball.
Receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal as some good running there gets him down to about the 2-yard line, knocking on the door. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. On the ground, McCaffrey.
Nope.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down.
Come on, one more. Let's get a stop.
Let's get a stop.
Let's get a stop.
The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Let's get a stop right here.
Goal to go.
This game, I call it. This game. Oh.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA
Come on, let's get a stop. Let's get a
Sports.
stop. Force another field goal. Force the field goal. I don't think he's going to run it again.
3rd and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory.
Yes, good stop.
Backwards, losing yardage
Good
to
stop.
5. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of
Good
1.
stop.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case,
Come on, one more.
ugly.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold.
Fuck, man, why you... Oh.
For the Carolina touchdown.
Come on, Rodgers, you had him. I'm going to have to pick you out.
A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Panthers are able to get this back within a touchdown. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. And they go with McCaffrey. He'll try to run it in. But he will not get in here. He stopped up short of the goal line, and this will remain a 5-point game. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. On the return, it's Taylor.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a 1-possession game. This one not fully over yet. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
What the hell?
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. To throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield.
Oh, fuck,
And
man.
look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides, so I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that.
That's
Anytime
right.
we have a
That's right.
defensive battle, but that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play, and the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they have to try and move past that pick 6 because now they're dealing with a 4th quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end in points. Back to it after the pick 6. Mayfield. That's complete to Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards the gain there. 2nd down.
And 7 at the 28-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. They'll find Taylor. That's complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
Brandon, a lot of times you'll see running backs rotate in and out of the game, whether it's completed pass, good run, it doesn't matter. Here, not only does he stay in, but they go right back to it. And he makes another nice play. Back-to-back catches.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That's good for an Indianapolis 1st down on a gain of 10.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield.
Bro, block, man.
Rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Brian Burns able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
It's 2nd down.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mayfield looking for Campbell downfield. And on the left sideline, he caught it,
That's
but
a
out
catch.
of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Really, bro? That's definitely a catch, but okay.
3rd down.
Ooh, what we got?
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. They go play action. Mayfield sliding out of the pocket. Gets this to Campbell out on the right side. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. What an opening weekend it's been already. Could the best finish be coming here on Sunday night? We'll find out as we come up on a 1st and 10. So the Colts in possession of football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
A 6-yard pickup.
A gain of 6 there on 1st. On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. We come up here on 1st and 10. Give the tackle to Hassan Reddick.
I would think as a play call, you want to look for some quick hitters to your tight end. Any type of a route to replace where that linebacker was. Because when you saw the speed with which he reacted and stopped that play, maybe use that speed against him in the future.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. He'll get that one to Taylor complete. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity. opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big game downfield.
Right, don't force
Nice
nothing.
job they
Go to
did
the
getting
top.
to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Mayfield. And he'll find Pittman. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. A 4-receiver set here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 6. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. 2nd and 6 from the 10. Here's Mayfield. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there. And now it's 3rd down. Now it's Chris Boswell on for the field goal try.
Field goal. A 27-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
22-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They, of course, tie game, would like to avoid overtime if they could.
And a lot of people would go ahead and play it safe here and get to overtime and try and win it there. But, you know, sitting up here in the booth,
take some gambles.
I say let's go for this thing, try and push it.
Hope we get the ball, man, by the end of this game. He just forcing the ball to Moore, though. I got to remember that.
Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
Us out past the 20 to the 24.
He's running crossing route. I mean,
24-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Darnold, his first throw in overtime. And this is going to be incomplete. As a fan of the NFL, for an opener, you can't ask for much more than this overtime in week 1.
I know it's hard to believe that some people may not have been watching our game, but I'll bet through social media they found out this one was snug and getting into overtime, and they flipped over here in a hurry. This is fantastic. If you're a fan of ball, you love these types of games.
That's to McCaffrey, complete. And they get him down now before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Man, go sack him. Really, bro?
Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 34-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. 2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Back to the ground on 1st. It's McCaffrey. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
Pickup of 2.
Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can...
Oh, what the fuck, man? Come on.
Touchdown and a game winner in OT.
You got lucky this time, my nigga.